Let me tell you a bedtime story from the corpse lit. Twilight of a Dying Empire. Russia, 2025. Where love is now a ledger, marriage is a hustle. And the state has turned human life into scratch-off. Lottery tickets with blood under the silver coating. Because when a nation rots all the way down to the marrow, the vultures don't fly overhead anymore. They walk around on two legs. They sign marriage certificates. They go apartment shopping. Welcome to Black Widow, Russia, where the most honest industry left is waiting for your husband to die, on schedule, so you can finally afford a down payment. And don't you dare clutch your pearls, because this isn't myth. This isn't propaganda. This isn't a TikTok rumor. This is a whole goddamn economic strategy in a country where the morgues have better cash flow than the banks. Let me break it down for you. Step 1. Find a lonely, broken man. Someone the state already chewed up and spit out. Alcoholic, invisible, unemployed, or numb enough to believe a uniform will make him feel like a person again. Step 2. Marry him faster than a Moscow car bomb goes off. Russia streamlined the paperwork because why not? When your entire national identity is a speed run to the grave, why make the wedding slow? Step 3. Push his ass toward Ukraine like you're sending him into a haunted ATM that prints rubles instead of receipts. Because that's what the Kremlin turned its soldiers into. Walking, talking, pre-authorized death payouts. Step 4. Wait for the notification, the knock, the telegram, the quiet apology. The state rolls up like, "Congrats, your soldier expired, here's your prize money." And that's when you realize the truth. War is the only industry left in Russia that still pays on time. Families of the dead are fighting these women in court, screaming, "She never loved him." And the judge has to sit there and sort out which widow is real and which one is on her third. Casualty husband, like she's collecting Pokemon. Lawmakers want to make the marriage last a year before benefits count. Cute. The state won't actually do it, though. Because even Putin understands the math. If you punish the black widows, you also punish the real widows. And there are thousands of those now. Too many. A national crisis worth of too many. Meanwhile, the realtor advising women to marry a soldier and buy an apartment with the coffin bonus got a slap on the wrist. Not jail, not shame. Just community service, because in modern Russia, the war widow hustle is less criminal than criticizing the war itself. And this right here, is the part Americans need to understand. This didn't happen because Russian women are evil. It didn't happen because Russian soldiers are weak. It happened because the government built a society where the fastest path to a mortgage is a corpse. Because when a nation is hollowed out by corruption, poverty, and propaganda, people stop seeing humans and start seeing payouts. People stop building futures and start calculating funerals. This is what a dying system looks like. Not the parades, not the speeches, not the missiles. No! It's when the state incentivizes a whole gender to turn marriage into a seasonal subscription to state-funded grief, when the front line comes home, when the body bags become spreadsheets, when Mother Russia becomes Mother Payday, when every man becomes a walking insurance policy and every woman becomes a potential beneficiary. A country collapses quietly, then all at once. And Russia? It's collapsing in real time, right in front of us, with a government so obsessed with death that it accidentally created a cottage industry of women waiting for their husbands to die so they can escape poverty. You want to see the end of an empire? Don't look at the battlefield. Look at the marriage registries. Look at the lawsuits. Look at the widows who didn't even bother learning their husband's favorite color because why would they? The paperwork mattered more than the man. This is not war anymore. This is multi-level marketing grief. This is state-sponsored bereavement entrepreneurship. This is a country so spiritually bankrupt that death became a side hustle. And if America doesn't wake the hell up, if we keep normalizing corruption, militarism, propaganda, and government rot, then don't laugh too hard at Russia. Because every empire that collapses begins the same way, when people stop being citizens and start being assets, costs, liabilities, potential payouts. This is what a collapsing timeline looks like. And the worst part? Russia didn't even fall into it by accident. It chose this. It built this. It engineered a society where love has a price, but death has a bonus. The world should be horrified, but also warned. Because the second a government realizes it can run a country on coffins, instead of paychecks, it's already dead.